What is going on, guys? Welcome to this episode of the Pickups. Before we get out and about and do some game hunting, we made a trade with the big one, the bad one, the big bad Brett Hamilton. We'll get to the trade. So he ended up throwing in a few freebies, which was really cool. But essentially, I traded him the game, The Thing, for the Xbox that we got in the last episode for a game. And then I traded him the green Xbox controller for something else. But he threw these in for free. So first one was Outlaw Volleyball for the original Xbox. Complete. Cell Damage. Complete. And I was pretty happy to see this one. Phantom Dust, which is an Xbox exclusive. Now, unfortunately, that one is missing the manual, though. But for free, hells yeah. All right. So, like I said, I traded him a copy of The Thing on the original Xbox that I picked up in the last episode because I have it on PlayStation 2. He actually had 2 copies of this game. I'm very excited to add it to my collection. I want to start playing it immediately. And it is The Punisher for the original Xbox. Complete. Very nice condition. And kind of looks badass, man. He's in there like torturing people and all kinds of stuff. So can't wait to pop that in the old Xbox. Okay. So I traded him that green Xbox controller that I got at Goodwill for $2. He was out and about at a local pawn shop in his area. And he saw this and picked it up and thought maybe I'd want to trade for it, which I definitely do. It is a Micro Machines James Bond 007 set. Still in the box. Still factory seal. There's a little tapage there. There's some tapage there. Never been out of the box. Has a little damage right there. But if you know me, you know I love Star Wars and I love James Bond. Definitely excited to get this. Looks like it's got some stuff from Moonraker. Some stuff from The Spy Who Loved Me. I always think of the Austin Powers movies when I read that title. And Goldfinger, of course. So, yeah. Definitely really, really cool, man. It's got like the little minifigures in there. There's Jaws, one of my favorite Bond characters. Pretty awesome. There's Goldfinger. It's an Odd Job. So yeah, definitely pretty cool. It's not a bad way to start our week, guys. So let's get out there and do some game hunting. All right, guys, here we go. We're going to head to thrift stores today. As you can see, the frost is out, which is a good sign because that may keep our fair weather gamers away. All right, I heart games. Let's go out and get some games. Alright guys, hey, we're just leaving this guy's house. He posted some micro machines on Craigslist. They were having a yard sale and he wanted to call for appointments, so I made an appointment to go check out these micro machines. And in the pictures he had some play sets that were still in the box. I got there, the play sets were not in the box, so it was sort of kind of false advertising on his part. He originally wanted $75 for the whole thing. I got him down to 40, and then I noticed that those play sets weren't in there. So I told him, you know, hey, I'd buy the cars and stuff for 20 bucks. He wasn't having it. So I told him, I said, hey man, if you find the parts and the pieces that are missing, let me know. I'll definitely give you 40 bucks for it. There's about $120 worth of micro machines, I guess, in that lot, but without the play sets, you know, I'm not in the business of collecting cardboard boxes, so we'll see. I guess they all can't be first round draft picks, so let's get back to the game room and see what we got. All right, guys. Nothing too exciting today. We hit a lot of smalls, and small sometimes is okay, especially if you can get them cheap enough and you get enough flippable items or enough items that you want to keep for your collection. First thing, we kind of paid a little bit more for this. It was $6. Unfortunately, it wasn't on sale today, but for the GameCube, picked up Bomberman Jetters. Nice complete copy there. And I already have this game, and $6 really isn't that great of a deal. The game only goes for about 10 to 12 bucks, but it's at a thrift store that everybody goes to. I've seen sharks in there all the time. I mean, I'm a shark and I'm in there all the time. So a title like that, I'm definitely going to pick it up, even if it's close to retail, because I don't want them to get it and I want them to get discouraged and go, man, there's never anything here, I'll just skip it. And then that's the day I go and find a massive haul. So pick that up, almost a preventative pickup. All right, so we hit half price books, man. I would have picked up that Gladius game for GameCube because it's a game on my list, a game that I want. $8 isn't that bad of a price. It's about half, but it was missing the manual, so I was like, I don't need it. But we did pick up in their clearance bin $2. That's not going to show up. Maybe there. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory for the GameCube. Game that I didn't have, and another game that I can add into the GameCube collection video that's coming up. Actually pretty surprised to see this game in there. I don't really even see this game a lot. I do like the wrestling games on the PS2. So for $2, picked up Showdown, Legends of Wrestling. Looks pretty cool. I hope it plays, like there's two different eras of wrestling games on the PlayStation 2. You have like the Here Comes the Pain and the Just Bring It kind of wrestling games that were a little bit easier to play. And then once they started doing the Raw versus SmackDown, 2009, 2010, and you kind of had that grapple meter and you're watching all these other meters, it just kind of made it kind of boring. I like more of an arcade feel to my wrestling games and not so much a realistic feel. But $2, nice condition. It is complete with the manual, but it came with an extra copy of Legends of Wrestling for the PlayStation. So I don't know if I have that game or if I need it complete. I'll check. And if not, we'll just have an extra manual lying around. All right, so then I hit up another thrift store for $4. I was pretty excited to see this there. Picked up Dino Stalker for the PlayStation 2. It's a Capcom game. Complete. This is one of those GunCon 2 games. Very cool. It's an on-rail like shooter game with the light gun game, I don't know if this came in a big box or not. I'd definitely like to get in a big box to go with my Time Crisis games, but this will do for now. Paid $4 for that, which is a pretty good deal. Now I was there. There was a TI-83 Plus calculator. It wouldn't turn on. And you could see, I kind of pointed it out with my thumb. There was sort of a bruise inside the screen. That's where the pixels are starting to get bad, or the screen's like pressing down, on it. So I wasn't sure if it was going to work. $13, I wasn't going to take a chance. If that thing worked, I definitely would have bought it for 13, 14 bucks. So, all right, then we hit up Goodwill there, I think. And, I passed on a couple sealed games. Left 4 Dead, something or other. Indianapolis 500, which I've got for the 360. And True Crime, New York City or something, which I probably should have bought that game, but I wasn't going to pay $3 for it. I know it's probably worth that, but just didn't interest me. All right, so I go to another thrift store, and I see in their PC bin there, their PC rack, They've got Star Wars Battlefront, Star Wars Battlefront 2, and Star Wars Empire at War, all for the PC, nothing crazy. So I opened Battlefront 1, started looking through. It had the manual, and but it had a different game in there. It was one of those, shovelware PC games, 50 board games in one, and it's, whatever. So put that down, grabbed Battlefront 2. It had disc 2, 3, 4, the manual, pretty nice condition. Was missing disc 1. Empire at War is only like a $7 or $8 game, but I opened it anyway, and there were 2 discs in there. One was Empire at War, which I think is a 2-disc game, but there was the disc for Battlefront 2, disc 1. So I opened up Battlefront 2 again, and I made it complete. So we've got Battlefront 2, disc 1, 2, 3, and 4, and the manual for the PC. Now I will flip this. Paid $2.92. Can't see it right there, but does come with the cardboard outsert. It's not an insert, it's an outsert. There's the PC case there. It's got the manual inside, and like I said, all 4 discs are in there. Not that you can see that very well. All right, so the last place we stopped was a Goodwill, and they had a Wii Guitar Hero bundle, Guitar Hero 2 bundle. And normally I'd pick something like that up for $10. It was in the box. Had the cardboard with it, the actual turntable, but it was missing the game. So I actually just left it there. And then you guys saw it. I saw over in the toy section again. Same place I got that Thrustmaster flight stick. Picked up, I normally don't pick these up, but for $2.99, picked up an Xbox 360 Guitar Hero guitar. This is a Les Paul or a Gibson, I think. I don't know what to say. I don't know. But the important part is right here. This Fallout Boy faceplate is pretty cool. If you look them up online, somebody has one on eBay for like, $7.99 or something with free shipping, which is a steal because all the other ones are like $25 just for this faceplate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clean it up. I'm going to put some fresh batteries in it, and I'm going to throw it on Craigslist for $20, hoping that somebody in the area is a Guitar Hero and a Fallout Boy fan, and I'll pop on it. And the first person that offers me $15 is probably going to get it. So, yeah, because I'm not keeping this around. But, yeah, the buttons are pretty solid on it. And it should work. So, the battery compartment isn't all gummed up or corroded. So, guys, not a tremendous amount of stuff this week. A lot of smalls, maybe some flippables, but we'll see. Before we go, let's do another What You Been Tubin'. So stick around for that. Alright guys, let's get this shindig started. The first section of What You Been Tubin' is our subscriber salutes. I'd like to just give a little salute to a couple of subscribers. First one is Miss Heleno. Thank you so much for catching all of the live streams. Just jumping in the live stream and saying, hey, what's up? I do appreciate the participation and support. And because I'm not on a regular streaming schedule, I don't know how and when you find me. I don't know if I sent out an alert. I don't know. I don't know how YouTube works. I'm new here. But you always find the time to stop by and say, hey, what's up? Or good episode or good stream or whatever. So, Heleno, I salute you. All right, the next YouTuber actually has a YouTube channel. Just started, got his toes dipping it into the YouTube pool. So expect great things from him in the future. The Bad Company 25 Gaming is streaming Dungeon Heroes. Hold on. Dragon Quest Heroes. I'm actually watching it right now. So Dragon Quest Heroes on his PS4. Again, he's one that's always participated in the live streams. He's hit up all 5 of my live streams, which is amazing because I'll stream at like, 8 o'clock at night and then maybe like at 5 in the morning. So thank you so much for checking those out. Bad Company 25 Gaming, salute you. All right, guys, the second segment in What You Been Tubin' is a little something I call sub for sure. When I saw this guy's channel, immediately clicked that sub button, and I encourage you guys to click that sub button too. It's the Woodbarion Retro Game Hunter. Now, we just did a trade, so I don't know if you guys saw that video or not, but you will not find a nicer guy on YouTube. Super nice guy, super easy to work with, and he does pick up videos. The first pickup video I saw, you know, he snagged box Super Nintendo RPGs. So yeah, it's pretty heavy. He got Secret of Mana, Chrono Trigger, Final Fantasy, I think, ActRaiser, Breath of Fire. Just a bunch of great RPGs for the Super Nintendo. Minty Mac, complete in box. So definitely check out his channel and sub for sure. Alright guys, let's wrap this up. The third and final segment of What You Been Tubin is called Recommended by a Sub. So basically I ask a subscriber that I watch to recommend another channel. So this time around I went outside the borders of the United States of America and I asked one of my favorite YouTubers, Nick Berry, to recommend a channel. And Nick recommended these guys. Yeah, man. Rebel Gaming Club. Love Rebel Gaming Club. They got a great little racket going on there. I think Dan's trying to collect an entire Wii collection, an entire GameCube collection, an entire N64 collection, I think. So there's just a lot of things going on over there. They have a really awesome channel. All the links to those channels will be in the description down below. This is the challenge. I challenge everybody that watches this video to check out at least 2 of those links. And you're probably going to find something that you like. So thank you guys so much for watching and being a part of the channel. We'll see you next time.